Hi guys, it's Nikki, creator of Nikki's Homemade Crafts. Today I would like to teach you how to crochet this beautiful stitch called the Tunisian full stitch. It is very quickly made, has a gorgeous texture, has a nice stretch to it, and is very easy to make. It actually reminds me a bit of the single crochet. Now you're going to need a hook, which is a Tunisian hook. I got one from Clover, and it even has an interchangeable cord attached with a cute little button at the end right here so that your stitches don't fall off. By the way, this is how the back looks like. Really nice texture, really cute. And remember, it's Tunisian, so you're working only on one side, back and forth. First, you need to start with a chain. We need to crochet first the Tunisian simple stitch, which is also known as the foundation row for most of the Tunisian crochet stitches. Start from the second chain from the hook and insert your hook and pull up a loop. Do that for all the chains. At the end of the row, we need to work our way back, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two, and do that for the rest. So every time now, pull through two. So we now have our foundation row. So let's start with a Tunisian full stitch. So let me first explain to you what you see right here. You're going to see here a stitch. There's a vertical bar in the front and in the back. So for the Tunisian full stitch, you are going to take this vertical bar as your guidance. You're going to either insert your hook in front or in the back of it. So for example, if you do one row only in the back, then the next row you're going to do it in the front. So let me show you exactly what that means. For the first row of the Tunisian full stitch, I'm going to insert my hook behind the vertical bar right here. You simply insert it, yarn over, and pull through. Now do that for all the spaces. Very easy. You simply go behind the vertical bars. So you see two vertical bars here, one is in the front, one is in the back. You're going behind it, right after it. Be sure to count your loops on your hook. I chained in the beginning 15 chains, so now I have 15 loops. Make sure that number stays the same. That is very important for the Tunisian full stitch because you are moving your hook sometimes in front and sometimes in the back. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about. Very important to count your chains right here. So I have 15. That includes the very last one that you inserted in the very back here. So now we need to work our way back the same way as the Tunisian simple stitch. Yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two, and now yarn over, pull through two, through all. The stitch is starting to take its shape. So now that we inserted our hook behind the first vertical bar right here, okay, so we now need to insert it in front. So now we're always going in the front. So we're switching it up every row. So that's why it's important that you count your chains or stitches in this case, okay? So again, let me repeat. Here's a vertical bar, we went behind it. So now we need to go in front of it. Simply push your hook through and pull up a loop. Make sure you count your stitches. And then in the very last one, make sure there's 2 loops right there. So I counted as I did them, and it's 15 in total. Yarn over, pull through one. Now yarn over, pull through two. So as you can see now that the stitches are going in a zigzag right there. So now you have to repeat rows 2 and 3 over and over again. So let's repeat row 2 again. So we have our stitch right here, and we have our stitch right here. We need to now replicate row 2. That means we need to go behind the first vertical bar right here. So in row 3, we went in front. Now row 4, same as row 2, we need to go behind. simply going behind it. Once you have the first stitch down, you simply go into the spaces and you need to count your stitches to make sure you're doing the right amount. Otherwise, at some point, you're going to increase the stitches. You don't want to do that unless that's your purpose. But if you want to make a scarf or something like that, you need to make sure you keep track of your stitches. So again, I have 15 stitches. So now yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and the rest. So now we need to do row 3 again. So as you can see now here, let me pull out my hook so you can see it a little bit better. Right here is row 2. You can see that row 2 and 4 are on top of each other. Now we need to replicate row 3. That means we need to insert our hook in front of the vertical bar to replicate row 3. So let's do that. So we're not going behind, we're going in front. And again, you need to make sure you're counting your stitches. And let's go backwards. So now you can see that we replicated row 3 to row 5. So that's what you're going to continue on. You're going to repeat row 2 and 3 over and over again. So in my case, row 2 is always behind, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so forth. And then row 3, 5, 7, 9, and so forth are in front. So you just have to repeat this pattern over and over again. Very important for the full stitch, the Tunisian full stitch, is to remember to count your stitches so you're not increasing at some point in the back or decreasing it in any kind of way, unless that's your purpose. In case you're curious, the very first part right here will always curl a bit because that's the Tunisian simple stitch. Now, in order to prevent the curl, you simply steam it if you used acrylic yarn and it gets rid of the curl. There's other techniques you can use in order to prevent the curl. I have a link on my website for that tutorial in case you're interested. I hope this video was helpful in how to crochet the Tunisian full stitch. It is a very easy stitch once you get the hang of it. It is very flexible. It is very stretchable. As you can see right here, it has a beautiful texture and it feels really nice. I hope you give this stitch a try. It's really worth it. It is really pretty and you're going to really like it. I promise you. And be sure to pick up your own Tunisian hook from Clover. I have a link below or above and on my website. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get any notifications for new videos and follow me on the rest of my social media pages such as Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye!